morning, Level Up listeners, and welcome to a brand new week. We've spent weeks building our independence, but now we face the most important question of all. Freedom for what? Today, we make the most important shift in the modern world, the shift from being a passive consumer to an active creator. In this episode, we're exploring the fundamental mindset shift necessary to achieve that. Let's level up.
So we've been on this journey together, right? Claiming your personal merdeka. That sense of freedom from, well, all sorts of things. We've hit financial freedom, mental clarity. But today, we're asking maybe the biggest question, freedom for what? What do you do with it? Our mission today, it's exploring this idea, freedom to create. And look, this isn't just about, making art or something. It's deeper. It's about a fundamental shift, moving from just consuming stuff passively to actively creating, taking that independence you've worked for and actually shaping your world with it.
Okay, let's dig into this consumption thing first, because for our generation, digital natives, it's just the default, isn't it? Scrolling TikTok, Instagram, watching YouTube videos, binging shows. And hey, it's not like it's automatically bad. It's just, it's kind of constant. I know I struggle sometimes to just put the phone down. Yeah, totally. And what's really interesting, or maybe a bit scary, is how the whole digital world is basically built to keep us that way. These platforms, they use these incredibly smart algorithms, designed to just keep feeding you more and more content, keep your eyeballs glued.
Right.
And then you've got marketers using things like FOMO, that fear of missing out, pushing us to constantly buy the next thing, follow the latest trend. It's a whole ecosystem.
An ecosystem designed for consumption. Yeah. Wow. So stepping back, what does that actually do to us? If that's mostly what we're doing, when we're mainly consuming, we're kind of passive, aren't we? Just watching, reacting to a world that other people have made.
Yeah.
And that, I think, can lead to feeling kind of powerless, maybe a bit dissatisfied deep down. It's a big part of that whole quarter-life crisis feeling people talk about.
You're not the main character.
You're not the main character in your own story.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's where it gets really, really interesting. The ultimate act of independence, of real merdeka, it's making that conscious decision to flip that script.
Yeah.
To say, okay, I'm shifting.
Yeah.
From consumer to creator. It's taking ownership, basically.
It really is. And, if we connect this to the bigger picture, especially in Indonesia, this idea is so deeply woven into the spirit of Merdeka. It wasn't just about, no more colonial rule. It was about the presence of self-determination, the freedom to build.
The freedom to build. I like that.
Yeah. And Sutan Saider, the intellectual, he put it so well. He said something like, national independence isn't the final goal, but a people free to create. That is its highest achievement. Yeah. Powerful.
Wow. That really reframes it. So freedom to create is the highest form.
That's the argument. And it makes you think, okay, what's the actual difference in mindset between a consumer and a creator?
Good question.
Well, a consumer mindset, it's mostly focused on what you can get, right?
Yeah.
You trade your time, your money for value someone else made. A creator mindset, though, it's flipped. It's about what you can give, what you can contribute. You trade your time, your skills, but you're building assets. Things that provide value to others. It's an outward focus.
An outward focus. Giving, not just getting. And you really see this bubbling up, don't you? Especially with Indonesian youth. All the studies show that Gen Z, millennials, there's this huge desire for independence, running their own businesses, freelancing. It's not just about money. It's about freedom, innovation, finding meaning in what they do.
It's Merdeka in the 21st century in action.
Exactly. But then, okay, let's be real. There's the big hurdle, that voice in your head, the one that says, yeah, but I've got nothing to create, or I'm not an expert. That nagging imposter syndrome, we've all heard it.
Oh, absolutely. That voice is loud sometimes. But there's a way to start quieting it down. The secret, honestly, is just one simple, really practical action. Think of it as the document, don't create method.
Document, don't create. Okay, tell me more.
The whole point isn't to make some perfect masterpiece right away.
Yeah.
It's just participation. Start by capturing what's already there in your life, in your head. You're not inventing something from scratch. You're sharing what you already know or experience.
Right. Okay. So making it less intimidating, like concrete actions. Instead of thinking, I need to be a YouTuber, maybe just pull out your phone, record a 60-second video about one cool thing you learned today.
Exactly that. Simple. Small.
Or instead of, I need to be a writer, just open a notes app. Write 3 paragraphs about some challenge you figured out. Or, even easier, Use a free tool like Canva. Make a simple graphic sharing a quote you like. The act itself is the point.
That's the key. Participation over perfection. And you don't need to be the world's #1 expert. Seriously, you just need to know a little bit more than someone else who's maybe one step behind you.
That's a good point.
Leverage what you already have,
Yeah.
your hobbies, your skills. Maybe you make amazing nasi goreng.
Huh.
Or you know how to fix a basic scooter problem.
Yeah.
Or you can teach 3 guitar chords. Your beginner's guide to that. That could genuinely help someone else out. It's your journey.
Sharing your journey, not just some final polished destination. I like that. So let's pull this all together. What does this mean for you listening right now? This shift from just consuming to actually creating, it's more than just personal development, isn't it?
It really is.
It feels like almost an act of modern patriotism in a way, contributing to that big vision of Indonesia IMA's 2045, a golden Indonesia built by its people.
Absolutely. President Sukarno had that famous line, 1,000 old men can only dream, but a young man is able to change the world.
Right.
Well, today, in this century, how do you change the world? Often it's through that courageous act of creating something, sharing your voice, your skills, your unique story, building things, contributing, not just, watching things happen.
Yeah, stop just watching the movie. Pick up the camera yourself. Stop just listening to the song. Try writing your own lyrics, even if they're bad at first.
Exactly.
The freedom to create, put your mark on the world. Maybe that really is the greatest freedom we have. So here it is. Your challenge for this week. A call to action. Take the document, Don't Create Pledge, just for this week. Create one small thing, tiny thing, a 1-minute video, a short blog post, a few photos with captions, whatever. Don't worry about making it perfect. Just aim for done. Get it out there, even if out there is just saving it to your own computer. And when you do it, just take a second. Ponder how that small act, that little bit of creation, how that feels like your own Merdeka, your freedom in action.
Thank you for joining us on Level Up. Tomorrow, we'll talk about how to turn your passion into a real, viable side project. Until then, go create something and keep leveling up.